Hi, I'm Sharon. I'm the current lady captain at Hazel Grove Golf Club. Out today just for a couple of holes after work. So I've chosen to play 14 and 15 because I think they're the prettiest holes on the course. Sometimes they break my heart, but on the whole I love looking at them. My lady captain's day is this Tuesday. There's over 40 ladies actually playing golf, and then about 50 ladies coming to the dinner in the evening. It's lovely to see our social members there. I'm hoping that somebody comes in with a great score. I myself got into golf when I had nothing really to do and spoke to my dad, and he said take up golf. Met James, 6 lessons for £99, made some friends, and it's been the best thing that I ever did. There wasn't the academy then. It would have been great if there had been. It would have been a little bit easier, but I was given such a warm welcome by the ladies here, and they put up with me hacking around for many years, and now, as you can see from the video, I'm just about hitting a ball. But it's a great game. Made lots of friends and done lots of travelling. I'm not in it, but now I've got my favourite shot actually going over the bunker, so I'm going to take my 60 degree and try and pop it on the green. Was brought up at Hawkston. He's always been a keen golfer, sort of grew up with Sandy Lyle, and it's his fault that I've spent thousands of pounds and got into the game. He now regrets it because he has to play with me.
And who's better, you or your dad?
I usually take the money, but he's the better player. As a member for, I think it's about 9 years. I haven't really been counting, but the time's sort of flown by. Some great memories. Never won a ball comp on my own, but I've won a mixed, which was lovely, and that was with Tom Gradwell. And then one of my highlights was Lindsay Withers and I got to the final of the Australian Spoons, and we got treated to an overnight stay at Woodhall Spa, and we represented the club there, so that was really amazing. And I'd encourage all our new ladies to go in for the Australian Spoons. It's quite an experience. And I think one of the others was going to Clitheroe with Kay, and we got through to regional finals of the Coronation Foursomes there. So there's so much that you can do, but I think one of my favourite things about Hazel Grove are the social evenings, and since I've joined, I've had the chance to be a pirate, a nun, a 50s girl, and we've got the Elvis weekend coming up, so that one's under wraps. But I really love being able to sit on the balcony after golf, thinking about the holes you've played, and I think my favourite now is the 18th. It didn't used to be, but having come in the top 6 on the first day of captains, I played that to a gallery, and it was so lovely to walk down there with the support of the club, and knowing that people had got you back and were wishing you well, even if I did sink the putt straight down the hill to come off with a 6. But yeah, it was quite something, so it's hard to choose one memory, there's very many. I'm now going to play the 15th hole. I think this is the prettiest hole on the course. However, even though it's sort of an easy stroke index, some days it can play that way, other days it can't. So let's see what's going to happen today, Niall. We went into the pandemic, unfortunately, I got a call from one of the past lady captains, and she asked me whether I'd do them the honour of becoming lady captain. I was really quite surprised because I hadn't really been at the club that long, but I just saw it as a real honour. It's been great. So I had my Lady Vice year where I raised money for charity. It's hard working, but I've got an amazing committee that sit behind me and support me all the way. And I think a lady captain's only as good as a lady vice and a ladies committee, and I'm very, very lucky. But I just love it. You know, it's about meeting people, it's about being an ambassador for the club, and it's just really exciting, especially in the year where we've got Club of the Year.
Yeah.
Couldn't be here the night that we got Club of the Year. I'm a working lady, so I was away with work, but when I saw the news, I was absolutely over the moon. I think personally, and for the ladies of the club, it was great because part of the reason we won it was because of the integration that we have here. And it's lovely. It doesn't matter what day of the week it is, I can turn up and play. And the wonderful thing about golf is it's a leveller. So I can play with the gents, the ladies, all ages, all abilities. And I think that's what Hazel Grove's about, is it's golf for everybody. And it's really good fun, and there's a lot of giggling along the way. Pop it in the air and over on the green. Nearer the flag it goes, the happier I'll be. However, chip in. I'm good in the kitchen, but not. Yeah, so obviously, as you say, I did Food Bank and Mine last year. It's fantastic that Richard's carried on with it, and I'm supporting Richard however I can so that he, you know, he raises money as well for that. But it's also nice to highlight that my own lady vice captain has chosen her charity close to her heart. So I'm working very closely with Marilyn on how she can raise money for Macmillan, and she's really excited. She's grasped the nettle, and we're having a fashion show later this year. So that's Lady Vice Captain, lovely lady, and another cause that's really close to heart, so Macmillan. I think one of the things that's really lovely as Lady Captain is not only is it the committee that supports, but James Rowlands is absolutely phenomenal as the club manager and also our pro. And I'd just like to really highlight the work that him, Harry, Hannah and Josh do in the shop. Always a warm welcome, and again, you know, club with a heart, and it all starts there in the shop. So big thanks to James. He brought me into golf. Some people won't be thanking him for that, but it would be remiss not to thank James and his team. In for a par, doesn't happen very often on here, so hoping the putting gods are with me, Niall. I'm looking at it, thinking possibly right edge. But this is the joy of playing in the doubles, because somebody else can. Excellent. Ladies, I hope you can come get a par on Tuesday, because we're going to have a party in the evening as well. So really look forward to seeing you all, both the social members and the golfers. And yeah, let's enjoy our lovely course and Lady Captain's evening and see who's going to take the coveted prize of Kay Allen.